Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside City Hall, where Auburn, California is the front of our conversation, what makes us tick, what makes us run, and we're proud of our town. And I talk to folks from inside City Hall that run our city and make it the great town that it is. I am Sharon Watson Hamilton, by the way. You don't need to know that, but I should introduce myself if I'm going to talk to you. But my guest today is the mayor of Auburn, Kelley Davis. So, hi, Kelley.
Hi, Sharon.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's a little convoluted weather out there, but I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I know. I'm excited. I'm excited. So usually I start with, and I think I'll stick with my format because I'm most comfortable with, so I won't forget something. Kelley, tell us about you. How did you get to become mayor in April of 2026? And by that I mean where you were raised. Usually I ask where you learned to ride a bike is my question. Education, career choice, family. You know, just bare bones, but what brought you here?
Sure.
Okay.
So I grew up in Meta Vista.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Very lucky. A great childhood.
Right.
Learned to ride a bike between Meta Vista Park and our property.
Yeah.
So,
okay, cool.
And I love riding my bike.
Okay.
We'll
you still ride it today. That's pretty impressive.
Yes,
okay.
I do. Right. And I went to St. Joseph's right here down the road. So as you're describing how to get here, I'm like,
oh yeah, I know where that is, right?
So, yeah. Proud St. Joe's alumni, and then went to Colfax for high school.
Okay.
And after that, went to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo.
Oh, you're a
Mustang.
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 Yeah.
Yes. Studied nutrition.
I did too for a long time. Well, I changed but along the way, but yeah, I started out.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you graduate with that?
I did. Yes, I graduated
Cool.
with my degree in nutrition. I have a master's in nutrition as well.
Oh, wow.
So lots of schooling for
Right.
nutrition, and my passion was really community nutrition.
Yeah.
Mother-child nutrition, and just how
Public health?
public health, how it all works together with activity and food and built environments and everything
wow.
like that. So a
Oh, that's
lot of
fun.
that has played into why I am doing what I am doing now.
Okay.
Because once you learn things, you can't unsee how your environment is impacting
Right.
the youth, the seniors, everyone along the line.
Right.
And
Kelley.
so that's inspired a lot of why I got here.
I had to change course in nutrition because I thought, who's going to listen to me? Do what I say, don't do what I do.
So it's really tricky. It's really tricky, and a lot of my mentality shifted. My passion was public health, and then the economy crashed right as I was getting out of school. So I moved to the Bay. I worked as a nanny for a year, and I started volunteering at Stanford Children's.
Oh my gosh!
And it was fantastic. I always knew I wanted to be involved with children.
Right.
I ended up finishing out my nutrition work to become a dietitian and got a job at Stanford Children's, but I was working with adolescents. And I was working with eating disorders, and it completely flips everything you think about nutrition on its head.
That is a tough world.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So,
good on you.
So but it really, and also shifted how I thought about nutrition, how I talked about it, because everything can fit in terms of food, and you don't want to have these hard black and white rules. And so, translates to parenting, that translates to how you interact in a city and how you consider different people's points of view.
Yeah, isn't that a big one?
Yeah, that it's
huge.
not black and white.
Right.
And there is compromise in the middle.
Not everybody grows up with a garden in the backyard.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So, I worked in that for a while. We burnt out on, the Bay Area life.
Right.
And we always knew we would come back to Auburn, probably. My parents are here, my family's here, but we spent some time abroad. We traveled, we considered other places we could live, and it always kept coming back to Auburn.
Aww.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's, we have outdoor access, we have incredible quality of life, we have an incredible community. It's all here. And
And family is, and you're married?
Yes.
You have children?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We've got
Cool.
two little ones.
Okay.
And I couldn't think of a better place to raise them.
Yes.
So,
A small town environment is always the best, I think.
Yeah.
They need to go out in the world, like to Stanford, Bay Area,
Mhm.
travel the world. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they need to. The first few years here is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, Kelley, that's great. So, how did you get into an elected position? I'm assuming the mayor's elected.
Yeah.
Well, maybe before we go to that, talk about that position.
Sure.
I am not sure. I am not sure I even know. I mean, I know there's a city council.
Mm-hmm.
They're elected city councils, but for how long a term? How did you campaign?
Sure.
And then we'll get into how does the mayor rotation work, and then the role.
You know more than you think.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. I have lived here a long time, but no, I'm a little fuzzy on that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we have a 5-person council,
Yeah.
and we have Sean, right?
Oh, we have
Sean's
Sean.
our incredible city manager.
If you watch the show inside City Hall,
yes, tune in for Sean. You always learn.
He's a pretty neat guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we have a 5-person council, and the elections usually run. There's 2 people up for election, and then there's 3 people alternating every 2 years.
Okay.
Right.
2 years. Okay.
The year that I ran 2 years ago, 2024, and I was running to fill a vacancy from Daniel Berlant.
Okay.
And so I
Who
ended,
is the state fire
Yes.
marshal, by the way? Shout out to Daniel.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I digress.
That's fine. And so I ended up running for a 2-year seat
Okay.
to finish out that seat, and then I'll run again this fall.
This fall for
we
the
got
4 year.
For 4 years.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then council member Dowden Calvillo and council member Riddell Harris, they ran in the same election, but they ran for 4-year seats.
Okay.
So now I'm off cycle with them,
Okay.
and I'll get to run again in
Okay.
November.
In November, that's coming
Yeah,
up.
it
Oh
is.
my gosh.
It is.
And you're mayor. That
Yes.
doesn't seem right. How long are you mayor? It seems like they're gonna pull you from all ends here.
Right, yeah. So the mayorship, 4 out of the 5 people elected to council will rotate through the mayor position.
Okay.
And it's a 1-year position.
Okay.
And it's kind of based on when you were elected and if you were the top vote getter or the second vote getter as to who gets to do it first.
Okay. All right.
So
And so that's why you got this year. And you started in January,
it was
right?
In Daniel Berlant's seat,
Yeah.
he would have been up to be the mayor.
That's how you got there. Because you haven't been in that
No.
seat very long, and I
No.
thought, how's she
Yeah.
mayor already?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, that's just fantastic. But that means that you're mayor for this year,
Mhm.
also running for the November election.
Yes.
Is that accurate?
Yes, that's
okay.
accurate.
And how many other seats are this time? 2 or 3?
It'll be 3.
3.
Yeah. So
And
myself,
it's for the
Councilmember
4 year.
Amara, and
Okay.
Councilmember Holmes.
Okay. All right. All right. So we got 3. Ooh. And then there's always new people running, right? It's not just the renewal people, right?
Right. And so midsummer, it's called polling papers when everyone goes in
Yes.
to see our clerk, Amy
Okay.
Lind.
Yes.
And says, "Hey, I'm interested in running," and she talks you through the whole process. She gives you a binder.
I hear really good things about Amy
She's
too.
incredible.
Oh
She's
my
really-
gosh, we are
She's
led
really
by
good. If
such.
she's watching, Amy. We love
Amy,
you.
I've tried to have Amy on the show, but right now she's saying no. But maybe someday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great.
No pressure, Amy. We're on camera.
Yeah. just
Okay.
a little bit. But yeah, so we don't know yet who all will be throwing their hat in the ring.
Okay,
and
you know
what it
those
looks like.
probably whether whether you all 3 do, yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's exciting though. So you kind of ran on like a special election. Is that
Mhm.
why that worked?
Yeah.
Were you opposed?
I ran against Michelle Sierra Salmons, who was
Oh, that's right.
in the vacancy. She was appointed.
Appointed.
To the position.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I think I do remember that because of Okay. Oh, how fun for you!
That's
You
fun.
just kind of jumped in.
Yeah.
Had you had any other political seats? I put it that way.
I think I was probably the student body president at St. Joseph's.
See all the
you
hard work you
know.
bring. I mean, it's all local. It's all good. Oh my gosh, sweetie, that's just. I'm sorry, I said sweetie. It's Mayor Kelley. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so great. I am so proud of you. Your family must be proud of you.
They are.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. My
Now, do you have
parents
a different job? Do you have another career path as well, besides family,
Yep.
besides mayor, besides, do you have something else?
I do.
Are you still in nutrition?
I'm not. Once transitioning to this, I had a private practice,
Okay.
and so I closed that up for now. It just
Okay.
wasn't worth the effort, the
yeah,
time.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I do still love it, and the reason I really picked the career is because it's so applicable just to daily life,
Right.
to having a family, and so I use it every day.
Okay.
But I'm not technically seeing any clients. On the side, I guess I'm the director of Auburn Trails Alliance.
Okay.
We're a nonprofit in Auburn that maintains the Auburn Bike Park, and we are working on town to trail connections. So promoting walkability, bikeability. We just completed a grant with the Placer Community Foundation to
Okay.
install bike racks.
Okay.
And so that's what really actually pushed me into the city council position was
Okay.
that I got this e-bike. I've been a bike commuter since college.
Okay.
And when I considered moving back to Auburn, I was kind of dragging my heels, knowing my one compromise was that I probably wouldn't be biking around with my family. It's hot, it's hilly.
Yeah.
There aren't, there's not a lot of infrastructure to get my kids out. It was just, I said,
It's
okay,
just different.
Everything else is perfect.
Yeah.
We will kind of hang the bikes up for a bit and we'll mountain bike.
Right.
And then we moved back, we got settled, and then we got this e-bike. And I started biking around. I started biking around with my kids on the back, and I thought, oh, this is fine. Auburn can do this, and I think that as these e-bikes become more accessible, more affordable,
Right.
it could completely shift the way Auburn gets around.
Are they still heavy?
They're still heavy, but with the motor assist,
Mm-hmm.
they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Right.
so it's so important for both ends of the age spectrum. Kids, we make our kids ride their sweat bikes and work hard, and
Right.
they don't get any bikes.
Right.
But for seniors, it's a way to prolong independence.
Yeah.
If you can safely bike from your house to town, if you're no longer driving, it's just an avenue to remain active.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's a very neat thing for Auburn to be able to consider.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh.
so when I joined this nonprofit and I came in and at the time it was primarily maintaining the Auburn Bike Park, and I met with the director at that time, Diana
Is this
Boyer.
can I ask you now, where is the Auburn Bike Park?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. We're going to have fun.
The Auburn Bike Park is in the Sky Ridge neighborhood.
Okay.
Off Maidu.
Right?
Yep. Kind of down by the China Bar
Right.
entrance.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you haven't been there, if you haven't walked, if you walk the canals.
I've walked that trail a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to walk it, and now I went, not too long ago, I walked down right there where the PCWA
we're right across the
and park
street.
there, and walked that a little bit, and I go, okay, but that means I have to walk back up. I'll just go a little ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did.
Yeah, so we're just right across the street from PCWA.
Okay.
And we have kind of three elements to the park. There's a pump track,
Okay.
which is kind of a flat area with like humps
Okay.
and turns.
Okay.
And it's designed for all ages. So if you go out on a Sunday morning, it's full of little kids on the Strider bikes and
Okay.
learning how to ride. And I think it's such a valuable asset for families because there aren't a lot of places to learn how to bike.
Right.
And in this situation, parents can kind of stay in the area and kids can bike around and around without having to go down a trail, without having to go to the confluence. And all ages can progress their skills in that setting.
To go down further or come back or something.
And
Yeah.
you'll see teenagers, you'll see young adults, you'll see grown-ups on the pump track as well, and they can rip around it really fast.
I know.
And so it's really neat, and that's how the park opened. And then below the canal, there's a jump area where there's big jumps.
Oh my gosh.
Big jumps.
Oh my
You'll
gosh.
see.
Now I have to walk further
Oh,
and
you
check this out.
absolutely should. You absolutely should, and it's in partnership with ARD.
Oh, okay.
And so it's an ARD park. It's
because
free and
that's
open.
ARDs right there too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so it's an incredible resource. It draws a lot of people to visit Auburn
How
because
long
we have
has that been there?
2020, 6 years.
6 years. Okay. Oh, good on you. Okay, so let's go back. Where
So-
were we?
So anyways, when I was, kind of mulling around in my head, I said, Auburn, needs some type of bike coalition, some type of group working on the city side
Right.
of bikeability.
Right.
And I met with the director at the time, Diana Boyer, and made my pitch, and she said, let's team up, let's work on this together. And then I'm like, oh, this will be great. I'll go to city council and I'll make public comment and tell them we need bike lanes.
Right.
And of course it'll happen. And I met with Mayor, at the time was Mayor Riddell Harris. She's still in council, and she was in the mayor position, and we met and had coffee, and she really gave me an overview of everything that's happening in the city.
Okay.
And I was really surprised and a little overwhelmed, like, oh gosh, like we were on the beginning of the budget deficit, and
that was right.
a lot of moving
Yeah.
pieces, and I thought, well, golly, I don't know if bike lanes is going to really get on the top of the list right now. But I wanted to continue the conversation, so I met with some staff. We did a survey in town, kind of gauging if people wanted this, and it was a very resounding yes. And I presented that information to staff, and they said, okay, great. What do we do?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you don't have a plan. You have nothing. And so they initiated the process to start an active transportation plan, which is looking at the city from the perspective of walking and biking and transit. And how do we not focus exclusively on cars?
Right.
And that project is nearing completion. I'm hoping it's going to come in front of council in the next couple months.
Oh, fun.
And
I say fun. It's belabored, I'm sure.
Yeah. And we've had great contractors or consultants, and so they started this process of doing the active transportation plan. And I was like, okay, like I'll from my nonprofit side, I'll be able to be engaged in this. But then I took a step back and I looked at the council, and I thought, well, I don't know if the council will know exactly what to advocate for, because they're not necessarily out on bikes.
Right.
And so I thought, well, if I really want to get this done right, I should try to, get on council and help drive this project.
Right.
And so
that's a good philosophy. I've always felt that you have to be part of it to do anything, to make it work. Yeah. You can't just be yelling out there.
Right.
Right. Oh my gosh,
so
that is great.
That was a long-winded explanation of why.
But I took you off to the sidetrack. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So you're the mayor. So we'll step away from that a little bit. As mayor, what are your duties directly? Do you have those defined? Not so much.
Duties defined. Well, let's see. A lot of it is standard council responsibilities, right?
Okay.
We have 2 council meetings a month. We meet with the city manager weekly.
Okay.
We're assigned to additional committees and commissions and boards. So I also serve on the flood control district,
Oh wow.
economic development,
Okay.
GSEC. There's a variety of
different things. Yeah, that we being the little people out there know. The public don't always know all that stuff's going on, right? We just either complain or write a letter or something.
which is great too, because we want to hear.
Yeah. I understand. It's just you're in there trying to do something, right? So,
so lots of meetings. In the mayor position, it's a little bit more of coming to events, saying a few words. Getting
the face of Auburn into the public. Yeah, that makes sense too. So okay, Robert's rules and all that.
Yeah.
Do you have to? Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Again, our clerk, she keeps us on track.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good on you. Shout out to Amy.
Yeah.
Okay, and to Sean. Well,
Yes.
Those are the backbones, right?
Yeah.
So, what are your 3 most? You've kind of already touched on them, but let's just the order that's most important to you, not as a citizen, not as a mom, not as the mayor, just you. What do you think you can influence to the greatest good?
Sure.
Is that, I don't know, is that a way to put it? Yeah. Come on, putting you on the spot, Kelley.
What I think is really important, and what I really work for in a bigger picture, is helping Auburn really embrace its value. it's an incredibly valuable community.
Mm-hmm.
And our location is incredible, where we're positioned between the Bay and Tahoe. And the fact that businesses are struggling, I just think shouldn't be the case.
Right.
You know, I want businesses to be thriving. I want people to be stopping off and staying here, visiting here, getting excited about the idea of coming up for lunch, coming up for shopping, coming
Right.
up to run the trails.
Right.
And so much of that is why being on city council is really rewarding, because you get to interact with businesses, you get to interact with economic development, you can interact with state parks and kind of see all these wheels line up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to do if you are only, plugged into one of those
Right.
aspects.
That's a wonderful overview, though, for what we stand for and what we like most about our community. So that's one. What's another one?
Okay, so thriving community, strengthening our relationship with the state parks and the trails.
Yep.
Because we say we need to diversify our revenue,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that's long term. If people want to see roads fixed, if we want to continue improving our sewer, if we want to continue, just maintaining our infrastructure, we need to continue to bring in revenue.
Okay.
And there's no magical way to do it, right?
Right.
And so I think we have this incredible resource out our back door of trails,
Mhm.
and we don't have to build big, warehouses or anything. If we can bridge that connection and say, hey, you're using these trails, come into town
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um,
Okay. And then a third one.
A third one, really quality of life. And that's across the spectrum of ages. I want to, having raised little kids here, I'm advocating for playgrounds, for places for families to go where kids can run around.
Right.
Where parks where they're built for a little one, where the caregivers can sit and talk. Third spaces where two parents can meet up and know that their toddlers can run around, and there's a fence and there's shade,
Right.
and they don't have to chase them up a super high
Kind of like a
slide.
dog park for kids.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. Basically, 'cause
We
when I-
need an old people dog park. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
I think that's lacking a little bit in our. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
not
anyways,
what I think.
on the kid end, advocating for spaces along the whole spectrum of
Yeah.
little kids, middle kids, teenagers. The bike park's great for teenagers,
Right.
so that they have alternatives to just hanging out and
Yeah.
kind of being bored.
So, oh my gosh, that's a lot, though.
Yeah.
It's a lot, Kelly. There's a lot of the people that might not be engaged as much, so I
Mhm.
get that.
Mhm.
So, but let's talk a little bit about the new businesses. We kind of touched on that earlier. The new businesses in town. How can we? So, I can think of the vault, and you
Uh-huh.
mentioned kids. So, do you
Yep.
know much? It's opened up now.
It's opened.
Yeah.
Yep. It's opened. It's thriving every time I ride by there. There's folks in there. We have gone in. There's video games. There's duck pin bowling.
Oh yeah. Sean was talking about that.
You kind of have to see it to believe it.
Right,
So
right.
get in there. Food. There's drinks. It's very family friendly. I think it's a perfect fit for where
Is
they
it a
are.
full bar in there? Or is it beer and wine? Is it
Definitely beer.
definitely beer?
Definitely. I don't know if it's full. Like
Okay,
full liquor.
full. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And do you know their hours offhand? I mean, I'm just asking because I'm
Yeah.
there in the mornings, but it's never open.
Right.
And
Yeah. I think that's a little early.
Yeah. 11ish.
He's been, let's see. He was closed Monday, Tuesday. Sorry, Dallas, if you're watching.
Hours for the vote.
And then opens midday, I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or
something
Thursday,
like
Friday.
that. So
4
after school at hours,
4 to
really.
9.
4 to 9.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's why
And-
I don't
yeah.
see it down there.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. The kids get out of school. That'd be a perfect time for them to go
Yep.
unload.
Yeah.
I know.
There's also an escape room.
I heard about that upstairs.
Yes.
Is that open?
It is open.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and I think same in line with those evening hours. Giving.
Do you know
folks
if there's an
something to do.
elevator? I would do the escape room if there's an elevator. I could probably do stairs if I really push myself. Anyway, fun.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Yep.
The Oak House.
Yep.
I know is a good steakhouse.
Yep.
And
And
that's
they
probably
have-
just evenings, right? I think. Yeah.
Yep, and they have a bar downstairs
Right.
as well that I
Right.
think is not called the Oak House.
Yeah, it's something
The
else,
lounge.
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
We have Vintage Redeemed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is it's in the old rug
Uh-huh.
shop.
Mhm.
It's in the back part. I believe it's like once a month. It's on the weekends. Vintage sellers have stalls, and they build out their stalls, and then they get a bunch of people to come through, sell out their stalls, and
Right.
then have a month or so to kind of
Redo.
revamp and then open
So
it
it's
up
kind of
again.
new every time. That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the chiropractors, is that the same building or he's
Same
out
building.
front?
Yeah, that building's it's a really
Build-
unique building. So
Yeah.
there's like 3 sections to it. So
Okay.
the chiropractors in the front,
Uh-huh.
the vintage
Okay.
warehouse
Stalls,
store,
okay.
stalls are in the back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you have to enter that from the back of the parking lot.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
door back there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Okay, let's see
What
what
else
else
did
is
we have?
new. Well, there's the stand. Hillmont has their new brunch,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Sunday brunch.
New Sunday brunch. It's delicious.
Have you been there already?
Yes.
Oh, I only went there one time, but it was like at 3:00 or something. I loved it.
And I think Saturdays are cinnamon buns.
Oh wow.
And they also have a very, very neat self-serve coffee.
Okay.
They have very good coffee, and you can walk in. They have a little QR code, so you
Okay.
can fill it up. You don't have to wait in line to get, just a simple
See, you
coffee.
lost me at the QR code thing.
right.
I know.
Maybe
I
you
know.
could try.
I probably could figure it out.
I think you could.
I think I could. I have tried though, and I'm holding it. Do I hit it? Do I hit anything? My friends say, "Don't do anything," and I go, "No, it's not doing anything." Anyway,
You gotta
so-
wait for it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What else do we have? We have so many. Of course, the wildflowers downtown, the club car, the station. So many wonderful. Oh, the new Suki Sushi.
Sake
Sake sushi.
Yes.
Love them.
Fantastic, yeah.
So yeah, we need to make this vibrant.
Yeah.
One of my walking group, we're always critiquing what's going on, and we're out there early. Like we used to. Okay, as years have gone by, we used to walk 3 miles at 5:30. Now we're down to a mile at 7. So it's kind of evolved.
That's compromise,
It's
right?
right,
Yeah.
a little less effort, but we do still meet for coffee. We meet at Baked and Brew, so I'll shout out to them.
Yes.
And and the Vault Solar parking lot, because we always parked there when the bank was empty. So now, oh my God, we have to park across the street. But anyway, it's all good, and we've watched that kind of grow, and it's been fun. But our question to you today is, what are they doing in front of City Hall? It's all dug up.
Right. Yes, we're doing a lawn project. Switching from grass to low water.
Okay,
Yes.
so more rocks.
More
or
rocks, more native plants,
okay.
low water plants.
Okay.
It was designed by Teresa Zaro at Yamasaki Landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a fantastic job, really incorporated the whole space. It'll start with the City Hall and then in front of the police department.
Oh, they're going to carry that
So
over.
it'll be carried over.
Okay.
And
Because we saw the yellow flags out there, so we
yes.
noticed everything.
Oh yes, and it's all ripped up right now.
Yeah.
And they're going to make a really nice seating area. There's a little concrete
Right.
slab over
Yep,
there,
I
kind
saw
of
that. Mm-hmm.
As
As you're facing, it's on the right.
yes,
Yes. Mhm.
yeah, and bridging really that gap between Old Town and downtown.
Yep.
Because a lot of people think they can only do one or the other. Like, oh, I'm going to go to Old Town,
Right.
or I'm going to go to downtown.
Right.
When really the two of them are less than a mile
I
apart.
know. They are hilly, though. I
They
have
are
to.
hilly.
We used to walk that all the time too.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. Some of us do still.
Yeah.
What was I just going to say? Oh, okay. Right next to, if you're looking at City Hall and on the right,
Mhm.
and then there's that management property building.
Mhm.
What is down there? There's like a stairway to nowhere, or I don't know what's.
Oh,
Do you know
the
what that
pickleball
is?
courts?
No, the
okay.
pickleball courts are back there.
Two or three
Right,
buildings
but just
over.
the side of the driveway, the City Hall,
Yeah.
and that other building.
Yeah,
property
I think
management
it goes
bit.
down to the pickleball courts.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Because I know there's a walkway between them. We've done
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And there's a couple. There's a hair studio.
Yeah,
a massage-
yeah,
So But I believe those stairs, they can, if they're open, they lead, the pickleball courts kind of have that
Right.
stadium
Right,
seating.
and they have an elevator, by the way.
They do.
I know.
They do.
I check out elevators.
Props to,
yeah.
A&D and
Yeah.
the whole collaboration that
Yeah.
went into that. Yeah.
And is Katie going to finish up the mosaic? Because we were part of that mosaic for a while.
It's going along.
It's
Yeah.
got a little bit of finishing, I think, to do, right? But,
Yeah, but it is beautiful.
It's
Oh
so
my
pretty.
gosh.
All the sign,
Yeah.
really nice. Our park in
Yeah,
there.
that park it's become such a gem, and it's one of those things that people just, the word hasn't gotten out, or we haven't, people say, oh, we need more parks. I said, oh,
Right.
go to School Park Preserve, go
Right.
grab lunch in town and
Right.
walk over there. The creek is running,
Yeah.
and you've got pickleball, and it's just, there's,
The old post office in Old Town.
signs.
Yes. Say that.
Yes.
Yeah,
So there's so much to do.
Right.
There's just,
And there really is. And there for a while, this might be before you were involved too much in the arena. They used to have a shuttle from Old Town to downtown. Do you remember that? Do they still have anything like that?
Well, no, but they have Auburn on Demand.
Okay, that was my lead-in. So you brought up earlier, before the cameras were on, Auburn on Demand, and I go, what's that?
Yeah.
And she tried to start. I said, no, let's do it in front of the cameras. So what is Auburn on Demand?
So Auburn on Demand is our city's public transportation,
Okay.
and it's very cool. It's very unique because it's door to door.
I love that.
Yes. So people say, oh, there's not enough Ubers in town. There's not enough, We offer that. That is what our public transportation is. We don't have set routes where you have to go stand at a bus stop at 104 and get on the bus.
Is it a bus or a shuttle?
It's, we have Teslas.
I want a Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get picked up in a Tesla.
Tesla. Okay.
We have transit vans.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have a couple larger vans, which they're using less and less because we have electric vehicles.
And are
so
they
the
all
whole fleet
electric?
is the fleet is electric, so it's
Oh.
less pollution, it's
Yeah.
quieter, and
How many drivers do you have?
we need more.
Okay.
Actually, we're hiring drivers.
Are you hiring
Yes.
drivers? So on demand means, does that mean 24/7?
It's not 24/7. It is, and I wrote the hours here.
Okay.
Monday to Friday,
Monday to
6
Friday.
a.m. to 7 p.m.
Wait. Monday to Friday. Sorry. This is on film. Six to what?
6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Thank you. Okay.
And Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. All right.
And you sign up on the Go South Placer app.
Go.
So it's a lot like
South.
Uber. You get an app,
Okay. App.
and I know
Here we go.
I'll set you up afterwards.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Go South Placer.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and
yeah.
then it's just like Uber. It'll find you and say,
Okay.
"Hey, are we picking you up from the studio?"
Okay.
And you enter in where you want to go. Say, "Okay, I want to go to Old Town."
Okay.
Okay, the post office.
Okay.
Whatever. And if you need accessibility, if you need a wheelchair, if you have a bike, you can check some different boxes.
Oh, they have all
And-
that available.
yes. Oh,
This is a
yes.
gem. How come I haven't heard of this?
I know.
Auburn on Demand.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Auburn on Demand.
Auburn on Demand.
Auburn on Demand. Oh, I love this. Now, what if is it all within the city? What if
It
I
is-
live outside the city? Will they come get me? No.
Well, it depends on where you're going.
Okay.
Technically, your ride has to either start or end in city limits. So you
Okay.
can come from outside in or inside out.
Okay.
And on the app, there's a perimeter. So
Okay.
you can kind of see where it's served. But you
Okay.
can get over to the Bowman area. It'll go as far north as Auburn Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make a lot of trips to Home Depot, a lot of trips to Target.
Right.
You can get over to Michael's and Briar Patch and all those.
Okay.
And then as south as the city goes, Vintage Oaks, Indian
Right.
Hill Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could call from home and go Auburn on Demand. But
And you can pick up all your friends along the way and say, "Hey,
Hey,
pick me
I
up,"
got
and
the
then-
bus.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, how expensive is it?
It is.
I mean, is it like an Uber or
It's cheaper.
cheaper?
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Oh man, we gotta get this.
We have it.
We have it. We gotta get this out there.
So an adult ride is $350.
Anywhere?
Okay. Anywhere.
Oh my God! I'm so excited.
Seniors and youth, $175.
Wow.
And then once you're a full-on believer, you can get 30 ride passes, not 30 day, 30 rides.
rides.
So you're not limited to the month. You can buy a 30 ride pass for a little bit less. And
So
then,
if I'm out at Black Oak Golf Course,
mm,
it's off of Dry Creek. Is that too
Mm.
far? It
Yeah.
might be too far.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, let's say I'm at Target.
Yeah.
I'm at Target,
Yeah.
and my car won't run.
Yeah.
And so I want to go downtown,
Mhm.
but I can't go back home. It's got to go back into the city.
That's fine.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And then do I have to visit? I mean, you mentioned, how does that work?
you'll get a ride back. You just have to.
It's a second ride because
Yeah.
you have to start or finish in town, right?
Yeah. So if you're going from Target into town,
Right.
great,
One
because you're
time.
ending in the town.
Right.
And then you're going back from town to Target.
Yeah.
No problem, because you started in town
And
you're ending. out of
okay.
town.
All right. And each one would be, I'm senior.
Mhm.
I know that you don't know that, but I am. $1.75
$1.75.
each way.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm.
What a nice option.
Yeah, and they're so cute. You've probably seen the cars.
I think I
They
have.
have beautiful artwork.
Mhm.
There's
There's
collaboration
a
with
nice
Park.
lady in a bus that waves to us all the time. Is that part of that?
Probably, yes. We have very friendly drivers.
Oh, she's a doll.
Yeah.
She always waves to
Yeah,
us.
so
We
they have
think,
gorgeous, it's like
oh, yeah.
almost a watercolor,
Yeah,
whimsical.
yeah.
Yeah, those are on
That's
demand.
Auburn. Oh my gosh. I love this.
Oh,
Okay.
and you know what? You don't even need the app. There's a phone number. I don't have
I
it,
love
but
phone
You can
numbers.
call dispatch
I'll
and
find
say,
it.
hi.
I can probably Google that.
Yeah.
Auburn on demand.
I'll get you
Okay.
hooked up.
Okay. That's so exciting. I'm sorry. I am very excited about that. I'm talking to the mayor. That's what excites
We
me.
should have, I'll talk to our Public Works Director, Menjel Dean, and maybe he can come on here.
Yes. Oh, that'd be fun.
Mm.
Or we have a new transit
Oh.
director as well. So
Okay. I would
they
love
can
that.
give you the full
Spectrum
spectrum.
of a lot of things. Okay.
Mhm.
And you're passionate about just that's great. Okay.
And what I love about Auburn On Demand, they've got the bike racks, and so you
Right.
can choose to go one way. You can go into town on your bike and then call
drive
and get a ride
home.
home.
Wow, that's so cool. They've thought of everything. How long has that been going, up and running and going?
I don't know. They're gonna kill me.
No, that's okay.
5 to 10 years.
No way.
It was
Really?
here. It started while I've been back. Been back for 7 years.
Okay, and it was there.
And I know we still had a traditional route, but I know the on demand was growing,
Okay.
and there was kind of like a crossover that both were happening, and we got to a point where the on demand was just
Had to take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was something else before. I'm so excited about that. I love that. Okay, how we doing on time? He doesn't care. He'll edit me out,
Great.
so it'll be fine. We did that. Okay, I don't think there's. What keeps you up at night that's not working? I know that was a trick question. I didn't give you a heads up on.
But I do know, because it keeps me up at night.
That's what they say. Aw.
Something that keeps me up is communication in the community, because not everybody's on social media.
Right.
Not everybody uses email. Not everybody, but they should read the Auburn Journal.
Yes, love the Auburn Journal. Shout out.
And it's very challenging to get the right messages to everyone, right? Auburn
Right.
On Demand is a great example.
Yeah.
They promote it on social media, on the city's page, on the city's website. But if those aren't how you get your information,
Right.
you might not hear about it.
Right.
Or
Can they
initiatives-
advertise in the paper? How come I've never seen it in the paper?
Good question. I'll ask.
I asked that. I don't know if you can or not. Because you're a
So.
public entity. I don't know that.
I'll make
So,
it up.
do you have a website on the chamber?
We have the city has its own website.
Okay.
I don't think it has one on the chamber.
Okay, the chamber's another
Yes.
avenue
Yes.
that a lot of
Yeah,
people
they're
kind of get
fantastic.
onto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll plant that seed as well.
Okay. I don't know. That is a tough one though, isn't it?
So the communication's really tricky, and finding, we have residents who've lived here many, long
Mhm.
time, and
Yeah.
they're connected to their circles,
Right.
right? But we have a lot of new families
Yes.
who are coming in, and they're struggling to figure out, like, how do I get involved? Like, how do I find out about things? And
Yeah.
so we're really working on, better community calendars, better outreach when we do have city surveys. I say, not only do we need to host something in person, we need to host digital surveys, ways for people to engage that don't require them to come into town.
One thing, and I heard Sean say this was one person did all this, but the porch.
Porch Fest.
Oh,
Yeah.
the best thing
I
I've
know,
seen.
I know, it is incredible.
I hope
It is.
she or a group.
First Sunday in October.
Is that, whoa, thank
Sunday in
you.
October.
Okay. I gotta write that down.
Shout out to Janae Noble. She's great.
Okay.
She's coordinating it again.
Oh,
And
what'd you say? First Sunday in
in
October.
October.
Beautiful
Same
time.
day as the cemetery tours.
Okay.
And so it just makes for a really great day in Auburn. Come
Right.
in. You can get brunch.
Yeah.
Start with brunch at the Hillmont. Right? Hop on Auburn on demand.
Right.
Get over to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Do the cemetery tour. Have you
Right.
done it?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Get lunch in Old Town and then start hopping around to neighborhoods and listening to music.
And now we have the zones. You can
Yes,
have
you
your
can
little
have a drink.
cocktails and walk around town.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. And anyway, the Porch Fest to me was one of the most unique and productive and fun. But
So-
I drove to the symphony that day, and I just drove
That's right.
to
You
town.
finished the night with the symphony.
I did.
Mhm.
Anyway, and it was just, you could feel it. You could feel the excitement of the town. It was so lovely.
Yeah. It was
I can't. It was
good.
just lovely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm glad they're bringing that back.
too.
That's fun.
Me
That's
too.
fun. So, okay, I'm about ready to wrap us up.
Sure.
What's your last minute message for
You know,
the thousands that are listening to
people
us?
watching.
Yes.
Get
There might
involved.
be.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Our community is small and effort goes far.
Yes.
So if there's something you see and you want to improve, if there's something you want to get involved with, do it, because your time will translate to incredible things.
Right.
Yeah. So I
Right.
don't want people to think, oh, you know, the government is so big or the city. It's not. It's not. And being
It
involved.
can be, but you still need to get involved
Yeah.
and do what you can.
Yeah. Whether it's a nonprofit or whether
Right.
it's a city commission. We have lots of openings on commissions.
Oh, I should do that.
Bring retirees. Bring skills.
Yeah.
Bring the historical knowledge of Auburn
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And for younger families too, we need to start this transition of knowledge.
Yeah.
I get concerned that we aren't pulling in as many young families and young leaders to absorb the historical knowledge
Right.
and look to the future.
As part of AAUW, the American Association of Universities, which I've been involved in for quite some time, it's getting very difficult to find people to raise their hand to get involved. And I'm not quite sure why that is, but, and it's very discouraging to us. And the people that do, okay, love you all, so don't, okay, you might have to edit this out. I don't know. But it seems to me they don't listen to our history.
Mm-hmm.
They think they're reinventing the wheel that we've been doing for 30 years. And that's frustrating. It's almost like annoying.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, I don't, you have to take that out. Phil's shaking his head. Leave it there. Anyway, but you're right. We need to, and that's the other thing about Auburn that you mentioned, Kelley, is we are not bipolar. There's a great age group up here. The new families coming in down here. There's some in-betweeners, but we've got to blend that better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we are doing a pretty good job, but I only see it from the old people's view, and it might not be so good coming up. And I do know the challenges of a young family are quite a bit more demanding. Let me put it that way. I don't know whether that's social media, thinking that we have more help than we do. I'm not sure, but I do believe in being social. I think it's the number one thing beyond nutrition and exercise.
Yeah.
I think you have to stay social, and you have to look at the generations and the history.
Mm-hmm.
I think that David McCallum just wrote a book, History Matters,
Uh-huh.
and it really does. And I remember being young, I didn't think so. I thought, boring. But anyway, I love everything you've said, and I think you're just a fantastic mayor. We're going to be out there rooting for the mayor coming up. I know I can't solicit that, but that's okay. I'm inside City Hall. I can. Last but not least, it's just a trick question.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Just to say goodbye and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the center of town? And this is a guess on my part, my walking group, and I think this. We might have to research it.
I'm gonna guess it's near downtown.
he
I
does.
don't know for sure. You do? Yeah.
We're pretty sure right next to Tango, which is another wonderful place to
yes.
visit. It's the yogurt place. There's a round cement carved out, and it says northeast, southwest.
Oh.
We think that's the center of town. Why is it there? Don't know. Anyway, something
Good
fun to
question
think about.
for, Public Works.
Yes, Public Works. Yes. Okay. I guess so. Phil has gotten me into this world, and I absolutely adore talking to people that make a difference.
And I love what you do. All your guests, the insights. It's really special.
Yeah.
It's
So
really special. So thank you.
okay. Well, thank you for being our wonderful mayor. Everyone, take care of one another. And come visit Auburn, and we're going to get the word out even better than we have.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
thank you.